What's going on, Lego? Yeah, you got a different time zone. So that makes sense to be in blanky mode. Yeah, yeah. I really like these type of hats. Someone actually gave it to me. Yeah, what time is it over there? It's like 5 a.m. over there. 4 a.m. Yeah. So when you become conscious, it's like you're up here. And it kind of like falls down. It lingers over your head, over your body. When you become conscious, and so you're like up here. It kind of goes over like the lotus flower. I can see why it represents that. So when people do drugs, what's happening with your conscious? You're falling below conscious. So you can call it caveman thinking, and you fall below thinking. So your thoughts may not make you suffer. Where that's what drugs do, and ultimately what all drugs do. It's the same with alcohol. And if you have any questions about that, anything in particular, feel free to ask it. And when you become conscious, you are above your thinking. So, not only do you see through your thinking, you become the awareness that is around your body. And not only do you go above thinking, which would be outside of your body, you actually stop having thoughts. So you're stuck in your thoughts. It's right here in the middle. where most people are at. And when you do drugs and alcohol, you have less thoughts, but you also fall below your thinking. So you're like down here. And when you become fully conscious, which is awakening, the reason why we're here, you actually feel outside of your body. It's the best thing. Everybody in the world should be in here. So instead of thinking that you're the mind, you have this sense of awareness that's around you. And the best thing in your life, there's two best things. One, and it doesn't matter where you're at or what you do, is to stop thinking. Like I am now. That it is the best thing in this reality. Because what is reality? Tell me what it is. Reality is everywhere. It's non-thinking. So, to connect with reality, which is everywhere and anywhere, this is also God. It's the same term. To connect with it, you have to stop thinking. The second best thing you could ever do is be alert of your thoughts. Because when you're alert of your thoughts, then you become the seer. You're starting to see this is the whole magic in the world. You're starting to see that you're not your thoughts. The cute animal beanie, I lost that last winter. I actually want to manufacture those. Yeah. Seeing, touching, and feeling is reality. No, it's not. Just as you can go and feel a rock, you can go see it right now. You can feel this without thinking. You do it every night when you go to sleep. I look like an archaeologist. We've been trained to think, but thinking really sucks. Just as you can feel this, you can feel what's keeping you alive. Just as you can feel another human body, you can actually feel the inner you. Now, it is invisible, but so is God, and so is all of reality. Because we have the inner energy body, also known as the soul. And you can only feel this. And when you do touch upon this, it's always there. You feel so immense happiness. You feel absolutely incredible. You could die immediately, but you would feel so amazing that there is no death. You feel so amazing, and then you always want this. Because thoughts in which you think about happiness doesn't mean anything. It doesn't equivalent to feeling what you actually are. You can't think about what you actually are, because thinking is just thinking. It's not actually feeling. And once you feel your inner divine, you feel so overwhelmed because it's so blissful. It's so peaceful. It is your true home. How do you know about the metaphoric rocks? My soulmate. God bless everyone in here. They say you start tripping out before death. It doesn't matter what you see, because you are the seer. This is why when you do any drugs it doesn't matter, because we want to step into the awareness. And when you see clearly, there are no thoughts. And so what the afterlife really is, all it is a feeling. It's a feeling of life. That's why if you're stuck in thoughts, you're going to be stuck in thoughts when you die. In a way, it's a crude game. So, if you can feel life now, then you die right now. Because you feel heaven right now. You actually feel God. I didn't take AP in high school. I never even thought about taking that stuff. I was like, this is going to be way much more work and homework. Not alone. So, what reality really is, this is top secret, is just its stillness. The reason why you don't know what you want to know, the reason why we have a longing for something and to go back home, because we're longing to shut up. Oh, the thought, we desire this, we want this. But we really want it to shut up and feel this stillness inside of us. That is home. There is no other home. There's nowhere else to go. Before death, after death, you're actually right here all the time. Reality is a stillness. God really is a stillness. There's energy all around us. The trees are alive. It's not just inside of me. It's everywhere. Literally. It's in you too. And it's an invisible stillness. It can only be felt. You can be Stephen Hawkins. You can be David Goggins. You can be Jordan Peterson. You can be Elon Musk. You can be Donald Trump. King of the empire. They're all full of shit. Though the source is residing inside of them, they have to tap into it still. So when they talk about God, They're talking about an invisible stillness. It's that simple. You can be a butterfly. Hello, Jonas. I'm glad you worked hard in high school, Lego. Since you are consciousness, you can search this online. You can tap your consciousness outside of your body, and you can go into a butterfly. They do it all over India. There's certain techniques. You can also, Native Americans, they used to do it too. Yeah, you can literally become a butterfly right now. As in what it actually feels like to be a butterfly. But that's not the ultimate experience. The ultimate experience of life is to see behind your thoughts. See everything that's going on. And you see so much until there's nothing left to see. There's no more thoughts. But you have to, one, you have to be aware. Two, you have to have concentration. All of life is only meaningful in any activity you do is only a matter dependent of how hard you can concentrate. God really is just a concentration, but he's always concentrated. The Hungry Caterpillar. I used to love that book. How does one become a butterfly? Well, you go to the Native Americans. They usually do it by drug-induced, I'm pretty sure, where your conscious leaves the body and you go into a butterfly. Or you go to India, where there's actual techniques. They usually become a crow, or they put their consciousness into a monkey. Okay? This is not the ultimate experience, because when we hear about Jesus being resurrected, when we hear about liberation, it is freedom from thinking. This is the ultimate goal of your life. Just think about all your problems, and it's just because you think about them. So your suffering ends first once you become aware, and then gradually all your thoughts go away. There's no more problem anymore. None. And every problem is 99% of them bullshit. Because it's only a thought. Every time you have a problem, it's because you're thinking about it. But then, once all your thoughts go away, you tap in to the sense of awareness, which bleeds into the reality. It is what's keeping you alive. And there is nothing greater than feeling the aliveness inside of you. How can there be anything greater than what's keeping you alive? Denny, that's what most people think about in their head. And I'm not saying that's wrong or right. But if you tap into your chest and feel where life is actually pulling you, it's actually a feeling. It's not in the mind. It's actually tugging you. And you can feel this right now. Because even though you don't, let's just say you got to a place where you have no more thoughts, and this happens in everybody's life. But you feel a tug to go do something. But if we dampen this down, and we don't listen to what's tugging us, then we get caught up in the mind. Yeah. She would go on Saturdays and after school. Wow. Yeah. See, that the mind they really teach us to think all the time. That's because they don't know what life is. And it's not rocket science. The mind, that's why everyone wants for you to hear their opinion. Because they're coming from the mind. It's an infestation. It basically will ruin the world, as you have already seen. The mind does not feel. It cannot feel. Try to feel alive right now through your mind. Think about it. You actually have to feel it. You can't think about living life. You don't have to live a life. You are living life. You are life. Everything else is bullshit. Yeah. Yeah. The thing is, when you were pursuing money and when you're pursuing poon, you got it. First of all, everyone thinks like that. It is our lower, it's our fundamental energy center. It's our strongest energy center. Okay? But it's not the ultimate reality. The thing is, when you chase women and when you want poon, what you're really trying to get, you want to feel the inside of you. This is the answer to everything. Just look inside of you. Because once you feel inside of you, oh, reality's telling me this is the way to get money. I don't have to think about it anymore. I don't have to guess what I want to do. No, that's not the answer. It's nonsense. Your thinking is nonsense. You've been lied to your whole life. You felt reality before. That's all nostalgia is. Oh, you remember what it was like when you had no thoughts. Oh yeah, it's nostalgia. You were in the moment at one particular time and you weren't thinking. Now, later in the future, when you recall on that nostalgia, oh man, it was so good in that moment, but I don't know why. Because you weren't thinking. And when you stop thinking, you will feel a pull on anything you need to do. So, if you need to make money, it will basically come to you. Or you would just go do it. Okay? If you need pussy, vice versa, it's literally going to tell you what you need to do. See, it tells you what you need to do, whereas when you're thinking about it, you think it's what you need to do. We're right next to fishing. So, right now, I'm going to be, tomorrow, there will be memberships for exclusive videos on my YouTube channel. just a small fee. That's whatever. I already have videos every day all the way up till next July. Next July, I have videos every day. But if you want to actually stop thinking and feel the best you've ever fucking felt, I have the ancient technique of Kriya. It's the only way that works 100%. I already have the course for you. Literally, it's super simple. Takes like 30 minutes. You'll feel better than you ever have in less than a month. Now, this course is my prime, and it is the best thing ever. It's $350 for the course, but you'll have it forever. And it's literally how you become absorbed with reality. They're just ancient techniques. I put the class together, the course. You do it twice a day. Yeah. Yeah, there's a creek right next to me. I mean, I stay next to like the most bridges in the world. So there is water flowing everywhere. If I stayed like on the river or right next to a stream, I would jump in there like every day. Such as having a house on a river. I prefer to like go in water that's outside. I take cold showers every day. Yeah. Yeah. Chicks are always gonna objectify you, Lego. Until you find the real you and you abide in this, then women will see this and then you'll draw that woman in. Could be multiple women. You'll draw that woman in. Because instead of thinking, you become life. There is nothing greater than being with life. All you have to do is do something that puts you in the flow or stop thinking. It's the same thing. It's that easy. Okay? But if it's so easy, and if church and religion worked for so many people, this world would feel like heaven. Nothing negative would be happening. But the ancient Kriya technique that I teach, it gives you energy so you can sustain feeling life. It shuts up your mind and it makes you feel amazing. the less you think, the better that you feel. Oh, it's more than a guarantee. I only do stuff that works. The diets that I know, they work. Everything I say, it's all the truth. I've always been this way. But I also made a promise to never lie. Yeah. The membership will be out tomorrow. So it costs, if you can buy the course that I have through YouTube. Okay, but YouTube takes 30%. So it will be right there on YouTube. But the class is $450. I'll send you the link too, so you have it forever. So you pay $450 through YouTube because they take money, or you just pay me $350 and I just send you the link. There's nothing better than this. And I don't even want to boast this up. But it's like if you ever wondered through life and like, oh, there has to be like some secret, some technique. Well, this is it. The reason why we don't even know about Kriya, and it's not the yoga stuff you see in California, and nothing, it's not physical postures. That's like the surface level. The reason why you don't hear about this is because they basically keep it in their lineage, which I have learned from the lineage, and I am basically a part of it. But they don't have technology in the Himalayan mountains. Same with the Buddhists. Their only concerned is about themselves, basically, because they want to be free from thoughts. Okay. Big Dad, Giga Chad, you're just coming in. I've been on here like every day. Thanks for your first comment. I took cold showers for years. I was following the dead. Cold showers. I haven't taken a hot shower. I don't even remember. Well, you can do that, Jonas. We need to be aware of what we are doing, such as leaving a YouTube comment, and how it's affecting someone else. We need to see how people are reciprocating what we are even saying to them. And it always comes from our intention. Yeah. So people that are evil, they have no empathy. They are stuck in the thinking mind. You were once stuck in the thinking mind. But when we begin to balance out the evil, become 50% good, then we actually start to feel, oh wow, I just went and killed a wolf for no reason. Oh wow, my YouTube comment actually hurt somebody. You could leave a nasty YouTube comment today, but someone could see it in 15 years. And someone could go end themselves. The energy that you put out right now, it's always in the field. This is why they say, oh, the all-seeing eye. Because God is literally an invisible entity that's just everywhere. Yeah. You were stationed in Korea on an air base. We all go through life. It's all just to wake us up. It doesn't matter who or what, because that is your karma playing out. So your past actions, we could go real deep into this. There's no need to. But we want to find ourselves. Yeah. Everything is trying to wake us up. That's the only thing that can happen. So even watch annoying, pointless YouTube shorts, you may be entertained for years. Okay, I'm sick of this. Then, oh wow, now you're waking up. You're sick of the bullshit. You want something more. Yeah, because you are the more. In the future, we're not going to need telephones. The reason why at one point in history there was no technology, because it's all built inside of us. We can still use it, but that's where technology comes from. Inside. Yeah. And boy, are my arms tired now. You can ask a topic, hippie, gypsy, that has a nice chime to it. It does, and my body's actually critically messed up. So it's about, yeah, I can't eat food. So my arms are very weak. Yeah. But I just do it through God and through love. Because I love life. And so I love you. Just because I love you doesn't mean you're going to do loving things. Okay? It could change you. And I just want everybody to be happy. It's possible. Yeah. You don't even have to pay me $1. Yeah. The thing is I was happy most of my life. I didn't have thoughts on my head. No one told me this. They don't teach us this. Okay? They wiped it out. If God is so important, as in the West, why do we only go to church on Sunday? We should barely be working and going to church every day. If God is that important. Now, fundamentally, why I always felt happy all of my life and had no thoughts. I didn't know this at the time. I do now. I always had a feeling inside of me, and I just felt it. Okay? I just went and did it. And when you do what tugs you in your chest, this has been going on all your life, the tug. It puts you in a state of love because that's what you love. And it puts you in a thoughtless state. I can make you higher than you ever been your whole entire life. So, I'm really not hating. The money, as we just answered this like the other day, it's to draw people in. And it's also to bless everyone with some money. Yeah. The other day, like maybe last week, it could have just been a coincidence, but I had some money in my pocket. Money has nothing to do with the video. Like, completely honest. I never lie. Everyone else, 99% of people are lying to you. They've been. I have no secret. None. This scares people. It scares a lot of people. But the other day, I had money in my pocket. I junked my old car, so I had this cash. And I took a live photo for the live. And then I just carried it during the live. And usually I get like 100 to 300 viewers in my live. But when I had this money, I had like 2,000 viewers in my live. So if it's going to make that much of a difference, I'm going to do it. Now, I'm not going to do something degrading, as in put a woman with their chest out. A lot of people are going against morals. We don't do that here. Yeah, it is like a law of attraction type of deal. If you think about money all the time, then you're going to get money. And just having money next to you, thinking about money, it is exactly like a law of attraction deal. Well, Pickle, this is what I'll offer you and anybody in here. If you take the ancient Kriya, I just put together the course. Literally, you can do it 30 minutes twice a day. If you take it for $350, super simple, I guarantee your life will change completely in a month. And you'll be thanking me on your hands and knees. And I'll be like, you don't have to do that. Go get $350. You've spent more money than that hundreds of times. You do the course. You will change your life in a month. It 100% works. It's the only thing that 100% works. You just have to do it. It's super simple. Basically, you just sit there. So they're not physical postures that you have to get in. Okay? Guarantee. If you don't believe me, I respect that. I still love you. I still love everybody. But I respect non-believers because this isn't a belief. This is what you feel. It's feeling right now inside of you. Now, how long can you turn off your mind? My mind's off right now. It's been off. There's only a few people like this in the world. And some of them don't even come out. How long can you sit feeling the life inside of you? Okay. So people talk about God all their life. But do you know there's actual techniques to where we can stop the talking and feel it? Literally, life feels so good. I've already done this. That you should cry. Because that's how immense it really is. That's how beautiful it is. You should be laughing all the time. You should be living your best life. Well, Pickle, come and find out. You do it for a month, I guarantee you come back in this live and you'd be like, whoa, no, I was completely wrong. You're only like that because you're stuck in the mind. Most of the people on my channel, I don't like to say followers, but most of them actually feel their soul. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Bradley, nice to see you here. We're about to wrap this up. Because there's no need to think. Okay? If you actually feel your inner reality, which is connected with God, then you will get the answers. You already have the answers. You just have to feel it. Okay? You can't think. This is the problem. You can't think and feel at the same time. Okay? And I could prove it to you. We all have intuition. You felt it before. Oh, you sense something's about to happen. Usually you don't listen to it. So something that you don't like happens. You feel it inside of you. Now that intuition, you can be locked in it all day. Okay? So your intuition is your commune with reality. It's your commune with God. You put a dollar bill behind your pillow every night? Yeah, I mean, that's pretty cool. Hype machine. That's a cool name. The reason why we put a tooth behind our pillow, many reasons, but is to get money. One of the reasons. It doesn't matter what anybody says. When you feel with God, this is all you need to feel. Drugs take you away from this. There's nothing wrong with them. It doesn't matter what anybody else says. If you're happy and you feel with God especially, it doesn't matter what happens to you, as we've seen with Jesus the Lord. When you feel happy, no one can break you. This isn't my opinion. And yeah. When you feel so amazing, and I'm talking about you too, it doesn't matter what no one else says to you. Because it doesn't matter what anyone else does. If you feel the life inside of you, which is the Lord, which is Jesus, then nothing can harm you. Because you don't need to hear other people, because you hear Jesus. Not only do you hear him, and hear all of reality, you feel it. And once you feel all of reality, once you feel one with the Lord, you're at complete peace. It's game over. There's nothing else you have to do. And then you will feel called to do, you'll feel it pulling out of your chest. Energetically. Sometimes you'll sit and do nothing. But you won't be bored. You'll feel so amazing, you just want to sit there. And the course that I have, that you can pay for, I'm also going to be releasing a free one. Beyond all that, that's only if you want to. If you want to feel the Lord in your presence and feel amazing, there's a technique for it. How are you? Have a nice day. Wish I had a bag like that. We are talking, Pickle, we are talking about beyond thinking. Your thinking causes a separation. Most people, your thinking cannot feel. Just think about all of reality real quick. We're not going to even get into it. Thank you for being here, Bradley. We were live last night. We're going to try to go live 9 p.m. Eastern tonight. I love all you guys. Hate is just it's a crushing of the heart. Once you release it, once you release all the stress on your body, you open up like a flower and you take in the light. Stress and hate is really just something we hold on to mentally. So if you hated somebody 5 years ago, or if you have some trauma, some grudge against someone, let's just say you forgot about it for 5 years. The memory, the tenseness, and 5 years later, oh, you see that person again. Oh, and that anger comes out. You see? Until you release it, then it will always be there. Yeah. So, when they say in the Bible about forgiveness, you actually have to accept it. Yeah. Okay? I wish all you guys, no matter the hate, happiness, money, and not good health, but the best health. No one wants to feel hate. Yeah. My forehead today? Yeah, it's just shining. Yeah. If I had enough money, I would be building communities. There's nothing that I want. You have to understand that first. And I would be giving money. Elon Musk, he's not giving money. He doesn't have understanding for you. He has enough money to buy a whole state, move everybody there, and do it tenfold. But that's not on his mind. Donald Trump, the same. He doesn't have to be president. He was president before he was president. Let's be honest. Jeff Bezos, the guy captaining of Amazon, This man's out there driving super yachts. He doesn't even drive them, probably. He has enough to where we never have to work again. Simple. But he's not doing that. He doesn't even think like that. Yeah. God bless all you guys. I love being here with you guys. Even if you don't pay for the course, which I just came out with, it's ancient techniques, so it's not really me. You can still get everything for free on my channel. Yeah. God bless you all.